Hello everyone, we are live, and today I'm actually going to be playing through a whole bunch of Tetris games. If I zoom out a bit here, you can see I've got them on the desk. I've got a lot of different Tetris. We have Tetris 2 on the NES, which is different to Tetris 2 on the Famicom, which is different to Super Tetris 3. There's so much to get into in this stream, and the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that I'm playing all of these various different Tetris games, there's one of the best ones, Tetris Battle Gaiden. The reason we're actually playing all these is because they've just announced a new Tetris collection for the PlayStation, for the Switch, called Tetris Forever, which basically goes through the entire history of the series. So I thought today would be a good chance to actually check some of them out. And Kalu1988 is here. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream. So we're actually going to begin first with this one, Tetris for the original Famicom. So let me switch over onto the main screen here and put the camera back, and let's get started. So this is a very weird version of Tetris. The boxes do look great. We also have a few interesting ones. We have Hatris here as well, which is Tetris with hats. And let me pop back on the front camera for a second, because there is something really interesting here. That there, if it'll focus, he's supposed to be Alexei Pajitnov, the creator of Tetris, and there he is walking around catching hats, which is pretty funny. So yeah, Hatris is a very interesting one, and there's another interesting one. There's another interesting one here as well. This one is Wordtris. This is Tetris with words. It's Tetris made letter perfect, whatever the hell that means. This one's a really strange game, so it'll be interesting to get into that. And then, of course, we also have the classic puzzle game Tetris Attack, which doesn't really have anything to do with Tetris. But anyway, let's begin with the first one, Tetris for the Famicom, which you have right here. And I will try and remember, as we're going through this stream, to actually update the name right there. And there is one thing that I forgot. Bear with me 1 second. If I turn on stream avatars, then everyone who's in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch, you should show up in the blue box down there in the corner. So give this a second to warm up. Any particular favorite among these ones? I would probably say, outside of the original NES Tetris, my favorite is not actually here. It is the SNES version of Tetris 2, which I have, but I don't have it here. But we will get onto that one, and I love that one so much. We're going to get onto it. In fact, I have a list here of all the different Tetris games that we are planning on playing tonight, and there are quite a lot. So we will be going through all of the Tetris games for the Famicom, for the NES, for the SNES, and for the Super Famicom. And I think, to keep it fairly snappy, because there's a lot to get through, I'm probably going to do 2 games on each one, so 2 rounds, if you will. So let's get started with the Famicom Tetris here. And there's some weird remix of the classic Tetris tune right there, so that's kind of interesting. We also have this song, which I don't think I've ever heard before, actually. And this one, which I think is a classic Tetris music. So when the game begins... Oh, by the way, can you hear the game okay? I'm not sure whether you can actually hear it. Can you hear the game? It is... should be this one. Why is there no sound? Can you hear the game or not? I might need to re-add the capture. Okay, there we go. Now we have audio. I think we can hear that. So if I mute that now. There we go. Okay, we have sound, I think. Let me know whether you can hear that, whether it needs to go up or down. There it is. I figured it out on the fly. I'm a genius. And if we adjust it this way. There we go. Alright, I think we've got sound, and now I've got to try and clean this mess up. So there's something very weird about the Famicom Tetris, and that is you press down to rotate the blocks, and you press the button that would normally be rotate. If you press that, it just flies down to the bottom of the screen, which is very, very confusing. And a lot of people really hate this version of Tetris because it's so easy to mess up like that, because you are not expecting that button to do that. And also there's no way of actually making the blocks fall faster. It's either fall really slowly like this, or press the button to fire them down instantly, and there's no in between. So very frustrating for a variety of different reasons. Why they designed it like this, I have no idea. Had they never played Tetris before? Did they not playtest this and realise how clunky it feels? I'm sure you could get used to it, but it does not feel intuitive at all. See, I went to turn that round then, and it just went and filled the gap straight away. It's so stupid. You've got to be certain of the placement, yeah, because it just drops instantly, and you can't adjust it when it touches. Ah, that is the worst control scheme ever. I hate it so much. It's like breaking my brain trying to play this. There is an alternate version though that fans have made, which does fix these glaring issues, and I have downloaded that patch, so we can check that out. I had to stop and think for a second because I was going to press that the wrong way around. Ah! I did it again. As I was saying, there is a patch that I've installed that should be able to fix these problems. I will say, in terms of the graphics, it looks quite nice. I like the colours for the blocks. It doesn't look as nice as Nintendo's official version, in the West at least. They never actually got our version of Tetris in Japan, which is pretty weird considering how popular the NES Tetris is. I also just realised that it's going to be quite difficult for me to actually talk during this stream because I'm going to be focusing on attempting to play Tetris a lot. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I get it, we got a lot of points. Okay, and it just starts again, so let's see whether I can break my brain in the right... See, this one now, I want to bring this one down and then slide it across. Hey, Mart, hello. Long time YouTube watcher, first time stream watcher. Well, I'm glad to have you on the stream. I hope you enjoy it. See what I was saying about this block, you have to wait ages for it to hit the bottom of the screen before you can move it into place like that. It's just such a bad design in every regard, but let's see whether we can do a little bit better this time by actually thinking about what the controls are doing. So I'm certainly doing a lot better than my first time around. There's no shadow piece either, so it is kind of difficult to line up the blocks if you're looking at the top of the screen. I guess you can use the side like that to look across. Just Mart's works. I figured. It's a fun username though. Embrace the extra A's. I wanted to be Retro Break, but it was already taken. I was very annoyed. Someone took it on Twitch and they like streamed once 10 years ago, and the account's just never gone back out into the open. So I settled on Retro Break Live, which works. It's better than Retro Break. So, has anyone played this Tetris version before, this Famicom one? Were you aware of its many, many shortcomings? And also, I thought this had the same music as the Game Boy, but this is actually a different song. Quite a monotonous one too. In terms of songs, my favourite Tetris game has to be the Virtual Boy one. Outside of Tetris Effect, obviously. You've never played this one. Good, keep it that way. Libriana, hello. Nice to see you here as well. We've got a bunch of people on Twitch and YouTube today, which is good to see. A nice mix of both platforms. I assume I said that right. I'm sorry if I butchered your username. I'm doing a lot better. The pace doesn't seem to be picking up, which is a bit weird. It's still falling like at a snail's pace, so I could probably just keep doing this forever. We are still on round 0 though, apparently. Ah, there's my first mess up because of the way these controls work. So if anyone wasn't here at the start, pressing the button that would usually rotate the blocks actually just shunts it straight down to the bottom of the screen, and pressing down on the D-pad is the one that changes the direction, which just does not make any sense. In my brain at least. It is very, very broken. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with that control scheme. And it rotates like the wrong direction as well. It is diabolical, there's no other way to describe it. It's horrible. So I'm having to like constantly use my brain to try and think, am I rotating or am I dropping? Why would down be rotate? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like up would make more sense. Anyway, the box is nice. While that's counting the many, many points that I just got, here's a look at the box. And there's a look at the back. So it's really cool. I love the kind of minimalist style they went for. Compared to the insane one that we got here in the UK, which I also really love. Anyway, looks like it's picked up the pace a little bit, so let's keep going. Let's see if we can build up to a Tetris. Yeah, maybe. Just some sadistic devs in the mid-90s, right? What can we do to screw with everyone? Everyone loves Tetris. Let's make them hate it. I think my chance to get a Tetris there just evaporated. Can we fix this? Not with that piece. That's useless. Almost a Tetris. Let's see if we can clear that line up. I don't want to put anything there. Ah, wrong button again. What is this mess? What have I done? Yeah, I got the physical version of a Tetris, the one with the rumble pack. It's really, really good. It's so fast as well, I love it. Probably my second favourite handheld version after the WonderSwan game. The WonderSwan game is incredible. If you've never played that one before, definitely check it out on an emulator. I wouldn't spend the like 200 or 300 quid to get the physical, really, but it's an amazing version that not enough people know about, for sure. I wonder if anyone's got really good at this version and they can rotate and use the hard drop really, really well. I'm sure there was someone in Japan back in the day who mastered these controls. I'm getting a bit faster at it, but it's just so wrong the way this controls. Doesn't make any sense. Oh no! Is there enough space? No, there we go. Oh, I don't know whether you can actually get the physical anymore, but I'm not sure where it is either, else I'll go and show you. But it has a rumble in the cartridge, which is really cool. Anyway, that will do it for the Famicom version. Let's just go back in and see whether there's any other modes. Let's have a look. Is there a puzzle mode or anything? There is literally just stage number and round number. Shall we try stage 9, round 5 and see how insane this is? Are you ready? Oh, okay. Ah! So it is kind of a different... I can't even get one line. I tried to rotate it and it just fell down. Anyway, as you probably noticed, I'm actually using... where should we go to now? Oh, actually, I have the patched version. I'm using the Mister for this just because it's going to be more convenient than swapping all of the cartridges around. So... let's see whether I can make that fit. Patched version. Does it fit? Yeah, I hate the way OBS snaps. Easy flash will have. Oh, this is a bit corrupted. But let's see whether the game itself on the inside's okay. So, this is basically the exact same game, but they've actually fixed it. So now you can press B to rotate the block, and you can press down to drop it. So, it still rotates like in a weird way. So you have to rotate all the way around. But immediately this is a million times easier to play. I would like to have hard drop on up and actually have someone patch in the, you know, the faster regular drop instead of it doing the hard drop every time. But instantly you can tell I'm having a much better time with this. This is insane, just the difference that the controls make. Yeah, this is like... If they'd have just swapped those two buttons around, this would probably end up being a classic. Instead of just being the laughingstock of the series. That's crazy that just affecting the controls makes such a big difference to the feel of the game. Don't know what to do with that one. Pretty jolly, upbeat music as well. I'll only do one round of this because we've basically seen everything there is to see with this version of Tetris. Where do I put that? Let's try that. And just fix that gap over there. Let's open that one back up. I'm no expert at Tetris either, so if anyone's watching because of the Tetris tag on Twitch, I apologise for not being up to the regular standard of a lot of the Tetris streamers that I'm sure you're used to seeing. But I'll do my best. Especially once we get onto some of the better games too. Although I doubt there's many people playing this one, so maybe this does look quite good in comparison. There we go, we opened it back up again. And that's the end of the stage. Nice. That was a very noisy sound. Your sister was a wizard at it. My mum was the one who got me into Tetris. She was really, really good at the NES game and she got 100 lines, I think, and I was determined to be able to do that as well. And now I can easily surpass it. Anyway, let's... where do we go? Let's move on to... Where should we go next? Should we actually check out the NES version of Tetris instead? As I guess that's the next logical step. Let's just change the name there back to Tetris. And go on console. And this is the version that I'm most familiar with, really. This is the one that I've played the most. And while that's booting up, here's my original copy from when I was a kid. Let's get it out as plastic so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, this is the game that my mum would play like religiously. So here it is. Very fond memories. Apparently we bought it without the manual, as it says right there, no book. But I love the box art on this. I love the colours. And yeah, I just love this version of the game. It's definitely my favourite of all the 8-bit versions. And look how cool that artwork is as well. It looks really, really awesome. So let's find it on the list here, and let's go for the North American version just so we have that 60 frames that will match the stream. Oh yeah, we also have the Tengen version to check out as well. So let's start with this one. I don't actually own a physical copy of the Tengen version of the game, but I own it on here. Just don't tell Nintendo. They don't care anyway, because that version was fake. So, let's go. Classic. Proper Tetris. Feels a bit weird playing it with the SNES controller, but we'll be fine. And I've already messed up. I love the colours they used on this one. Makes me think of like hard candy or something. Oh, weird. There's something about maybe sitting this close to it and seeing it this big is kind of making me second guess where the blocks are. So the main difference between the Famicom version and this one is the fact that this one doesn't actually have hard drop at all. The only option you've got is to lower the blocks slowly like this. This sound is so nostalgic as well. That bit towards the end of the song before it loops, that used to terrify me as a kid because I would always be really struggling and I would hear it go and I'd be like, ah, I'm gonna die. Oh yeah, and every time you level up all the colours change as well, which I always thought was a really nice touch that makes this version stand out as well. Because I love all the different colour schemes they've got on this. They all look really, really nice and shiny. Even though it's literally just 3 white pixels, or 2 in the case of that square block, it makes them look so shiny and like, just looks kind of 3D in a way. It looks really nice. That bit, the pressure there, used to terrify me. Used to feel it in Majora's. Yeah, the whole game has that weird sense of pressure, doesn't it? It's a really cool atmosphere. They've never replicated anything like that in any of the other Zelda games. So, do we want to place bets on whether I'm going to get 100 lines or not? I'm a bit rusty, I haven't played it in quite a while. Let's build this up a bit more. I think I remember reading you should probably build to the left and leave the tower on the right, just because of the way the blocks fit together nicer. So maybe I should have cleared that down completely and we can start building on that side. I think it was that way around anyway. Let me know in chat if it's if that's right or whether it's the other direction. I think something like this though, like build the tower facing this way and you've got a better chance of getting the right blocks to make the Tetris. Maybe? Or maybe I'm just making that up. I'm sure I remember hearing something about that. There we go, I'm getting used to the direction of the rotation now as well. That's a nice tower, there we go. And then you get the whole screen flashing. And I'm gonna destroy all my progress now, apparently. It's okay. It's okay. What have I done? What have I done? I was getting too cocky. I need another straight piece. Oh my god. We can fix this, don't worry. Maybe. I've got a massive gap down there on the right. That's going to be difficult to undo. Hey, that's alright. We're bringing it back down again. Thank God. And let's wait for something a bit nicer to go there. There we go. That's better. We can claw this back from the brink of death. Ah, I don't want to put that over there. Let's put that one there instead. There we go. And we are safe. That was worrying. There we go. There we go. Nice and safe again now. Oh my God, I won't let it get like that again. Okay, we can relax a bit now. Maybe. Let's bring it back down a bit more too. I can't believe the situation I just got into there. That was bad. I didn't really want to use that space. Okay, we're going to have a gap, I guess. Now we're going to have to go and try and fill that in. I don't want that piece either. Go away. Come on, give me something good, please. I'm playing very risky, I don't know why. Can we get to 100? We're nearly there. There we go, another nice save. We still have that gap in the corner. Let's get rid of it. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to try and be a bit more... I don't want that. It's okay. I will say that even with the fixed controls on the Famicom version, this is still a million times nicer to play than that one. Oh yeah, let's do that. That will fix it. And we can try and fix this too while we're still kind of low down. Oh, I didn't want to put that on the end, but never mind. That was nice. 4 in a row. Hey, we've nearly done it. We only need 4 more. 3. I would say count down, but I have to build back up again now. Two. 1, 0, and a 1. Yay! I really thought we were going to lose that around the 60 mark. So I'm happy. And after this we can check out mode B as well, which is kind of like a puzzle mode. Which I've never really put much time or attention into, so it'll be cool to check that out. Let's go in the wrong direction. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Oh, that was close! I almost didn't have time to put that there. Ah, it's the wrong way around! What do you reckon we're going to be able to get to? 130, maybe? That's the wrong way around too. That works. I'll be able to read the chat once this is over. I've seen some things pop up. Okay, well, we've beaten 130. I didn't want to put that there. Never mind. Oh, we can fix it with that. Nice. I don't know what to do with that one. Oh no. Okay, this is where we go to die, I think. They're so sticky. I forget how sticky these blocks are. If you mess up once, that's it. Game over. 137 lines though, that's not bad. You got Tetris Plus after one of my videos and the puzzle mode's fantastic. Yeah, I'm so glad that more people are learning about Tetris Plus. It's easily my favourite alternate mode, I guess, in Tetris. In terms of the original Tetris though, nothing beats this. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a very, very messy bit of gameplay right there from me. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but we did okay though. We got to level 13. Very slowly type our name in. There we go. And let's try B-type. And we can pick a different song too. So the difference with this one is it gives you a certain amount of lines to complete. And I assume there's something that makes it more challenging as it goes on. Not entirely sure, so let's see what happens. So as you can see at the top there, the amount of lines is actually counting down instead of up. So let's see what happens when we clear these. Has anyone in chat tried this puzzle mode before? I have tried it, but I never really put any attention into it at all, so I don't really know what the goal is or what makes it more or less challenging the further you go into the game. If I can even get 25 lines. Man, that sucked. I didn't really want to put that down there at all. And I don't want this one either. That's ruined everything. Oh my god. There's so many holes in the floor. I don't like this. Okay, we have 8 left now. Let's see what happens. I don't know why all this music feels so ominous. Maybe it's like the just continuing march of the beat in the background. But it makes me think like I'm just panicking the whole time. Maybe I'd do better without the music. Whoa, okay, there we go. Success! And there's a dragonfly flying around the castle for some reason. Oh, is that it? You just pick a level and it just repeats? Okay. Well, I didn't seem to be missing much. Let's get out my list and we can figure out which one to do next. And I'm going to tick off the ones that I've played. So, let's try out the Tengen version of Tetris, which is one that I've never actually tried before. So, this is quite... Is this the right version? I don't think this is the right version. This is some weird broken version of the NES game. Maybe I don't actually have the Tengen version then. There's something called T-Port on there instead, whatever that means. I guess we will have to leave that for now then. Let's move on to Tetris 2. The NES version of Tetris 2, which is a very interesting game, but also very different. So here it is, Tetris 2. It looks very similar to the first one, like they used the same style for the box. And I actually really love the idea for the box, but there is something very different, as you can see with these explosions. And there's the back, nice and bright yellow. This actually plays a lot more similarly to something like Dr. Mario, rather than Tetris. But that is not a bad thing, I actually really enjoy this. So, let's start in medium. And again, fun music. And weird backgrounds in this one. It's not really Russia themed anymore. But as you can see, this is like Tetris in name only. This is a very different game. But it's really fun. So basically, you see the different colours at the bottom of the screen. If you line up 3 of a kind, they explode. And if you line up with the flashing ones, they explode all of the other colours, and that's how you finish the stage. So really simple concept. It's very similar to Dr. Mario, just with square blocks instead, I guess, and more of them instead of just the 2 pills, which does mean that it gets a little bit more challenging, as you already saw right there. So it is quite difficult to get yourself kind of stuck. But it's really fun to figure out the best way of doing it. Like, you can drop a block down like that, and then if we put another yellow one there, that's going to drop the blue one down and trigger that blue one. So if we move this one like this and use that, and then try and get rid of the yellow, then we can free up the path. And there we go. So if we use that, and you can also move things out the way as it's moving, which is really fun. So now we can turn that round and connect the red ones like that. So now we just need to drop one more red right there. So if we do that with the blue, that will drop the other ones down. And then do the same with the yellow here. And that will drop the red down onto that one and finish the stage. This is the main game. This is why people are kind of iffy about it. This is Tetris 2. It's a completely different concept. Entirely. And I love it, but I know people really hate it. I feel like it's not really explained that well, so if you don't already know what to do, it can be quite a frustrating experience. There we go, that was an easy level. There is another Tetris 2. There is another Tetris 2 for the Famicom, which is actually a completely different game as well, with a completely different set of rules. So, how they came to be 2 wildly different versions of Tetris 2, I have absolutely no idea. But basically think of this as Dr. Mario with Tetris pieces. They're not even Tetris pieces. Well, some of them are, like this one. This one's a Tetris piece. But some of them are just random shapes too. And it is very easy as well. As you can see, I'm probably going to have to choose a point to stop playing this, else we could just play it forever. The only difference being there's just more blocks. But with the ones that shine, like that, it's not that hard to just hit the shiny ones and blow the rest of them up. So, you know, we've only got the yellow one left to find already, which we can just do that and move that across and then drop that one down. Easy. So really simple and unique concept, but as a Tetris sequel, I can see why some people might have been a little bit disappointed in it. Let's do a few more rounds. Will that fit? If we do that, it will. You can see how it gets quite complicated as well. I feel like having the shiny ones also only need 3 does make it very easy, because you can just wait until you get one that's like 2 and then you just need to touch it basically. So although it's a great game, it does have its issues, I guess, with the design. But what do you guys think, guys and girls? What do you think of this from what you've seen so far? A good sequel or a failed experiment? That would be a good YouTube title. Tetris 2, a good sequel or a failed experiment? You decide. So all you need to do now is get that single block and shift it over. And then do the same with the yellow ones. And level complete. Let's do 2 more rounds. And then I'll show you the other version of Tetris 2. Tetris 2 and Bomb Bliss, which went on to become its own series. I'm kind of annoyed I don't actually have the Tengen version of Tetris on here, because I was really looking forward to checking that out, actually. There's also a version of this on the SNES with much nicer graphics, which I actually really love. Hey, my first bot of the stream. There we go, they're banned. Goodbye, bot. Unfortunately, it will stay on the screen. Oh, that was a... Ah! I think this is the first time I've struggled on a level. You can see how it gets difficult when there's too much stuff on the screen. Okay, we really need to get that one over there. And the other 2 are in that corner, which is going to be difficult to get to. No, especially difficult now. Now I'm hoping to get something... Oh no, I still can't. I need to free up this. Oh no, I need to free up 2 spaces. So how am I going to do this? I need to get a blue one down there first to clear the path, I think. I just need a blue one on its own. Well, that's helping at least. We can clear up some space here. Oh, maybe that would work if I could get around, but I don't think I can. That will do it. That will do it. So now... Ah, shoot, I've messed up. Ah, maybe... I really need to get a yellow one on its own to fill up that gap. So let's see if we can do it. There's one. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that was close. There we go, we got the yellow one. And we got the blue one. Yay! So you can see where the challenge comes in with this. That was very awkward. Let's try one more. And as they move them further to the bottom of the screen as well. That also makes it more challenging, although this one seems like it's going to be a lot easier. Can we rotate that in there? Yes, nice. No, we just need to do that. And then line that up, and that is that level complete. So let's see whether there's any other modes on here, because this is the only Tetris 2 NES mode that I'm actually aware of, but maybe there's something else that I haven't seen before. Oh, okay. Seems like we got far enough for a little cutscene. That's something new. I don't know what we're being shown. Or why. Okay. Okay. That didn't make any sense. Let's reset. Let's see what else there is on this version. That's it. So that is the standard gameplay. We also have this one. One player versus computer. So let's see what this is. This is different. This is a multiplayer mode. Okay, it's the same game. It's just now you're actually racing against someone, maybe? I'm not sure. Is this like a battle? Where's the other ones? I think the computer's doing better than me. Oh, okay. So they've done something to speed my screen up somehow. Okay, calm down. Oh my god, they're good at this. Did I send something their way? Maybe? Okay, you need to be more forceful than just aiming for the exploding ones then. Oh my god, I'm doing horribly. Oh, I don't know why that managed to explode it. But I won't question it. Oh, can we get that over there? Yay, there we go, we got the blue ones. Although there wasn't many blue ones to worry about anyway. By the looks of it. Although we can put the red one down there. Let's get rid of the reds. Now we only have the yellow left. And that was a mistake. We can do it. I think this would be really fun in 2-player if you both understood the concept of the game. I expect a lot of people who played this didn't really understand how to play it because they were expecting Tetris. I mean, rightfully so, with a name like Tetris 2. You would expect what you were sold, not whatever this weird puzzle design is. I don't know how I'm going to get over there. It's starting to move faster as well. Oh, that was pretty good, that. shifted everything down. Why did I lose? Oh, because they finished the screen. Okay. That's how that works. Let's try again. Let's see if we can just brute force our way straight to the flashing ones. Wow, okay, we're off to a good start. That's 2. No, I'm covering it up. I need to get to that. Well, it was off to a good start, but I think I've messed up now. I'm not sure how to come back from this. Okay, we can fix this. Oh no, I needed to put the blue one down there. Oh, I lost again. That's not fair. This CPU's too good. One more round. This time it's war. Okay, we can do this. That's the... Oh no! Shoot! We went too far! Okay, that's it. That's... Ah, no! What have I done? I was so confident then. That won't help, that'll just put the yellow next to it instead. Okay, that helps. Okay, we've got 2 blues there, we just need 1 more. And we need 1 more yellow there. So if we do that and then put a red on this bit, that's the yellow's blown up. So that is half the battle complete. And now if we can just try and stay away from the gaps there. Okay, that's good, I think. That's good too. Let's try and get some blues down there if we can. Oh, there's a shiny yellow one right there as well. How am I doing? I think the computer's doing better than me. They've only got 1 left. I am just not very good at this game, apparently. I always thought I was good at this, but apparently not. No, we need to somehow unblock that yellow one. Made things much worse for myself. I don't understand why the computer's still constantly able to throw things at me as well. Okay. Oh, that yellow one! Yes! Alright, we need 1 more yellow over there. It's too big. I swear the colours are changing before they reach me as well, which is a bit confusing. Why do you keep sending things to me? I don't know what's happening. I think I've messed up now. Okay, I think I've lost my chance to do anything at this point. Yeah, I'm screwed. I thought I had a plan. Kill me now! Looks like the CPU is really struggling to get to that last one though. Oh my god, okay, that was my own fault. I'm done. I'm done. Let me die! There we go. The computer won all 3 rounds. Alright, let's reboot. So that was Tetris 2 for the NES, which is a very strange game, I will say. So, let's check out Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss for the Famicom. Still under the NES on the categories here, but it's for the Famicom. And I can show you it. I can show you it right now. While it's booting up. Here it is. Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss. A completely different game than what we just played, despite the fact that it has the same name. So don't ask why, because I have no idea. There is a version of that on the Super Famicom called Tetris Flash, which we'll also check out just to see if there's any differences. So Tetris 2 Bomb Bliss. Here we go. So this is the other Tetris 2. The real Tetris 2, some might say, as this was from BPS, Bulletproof Software, whereas the other one was made by Nintendo, I think. Anyway, here's the other Tetris 2. So let's put our name in first. We're only allowed 3 letters. Okay. So we have Bomb Bliss and we have Tetris, and there's actually 3 different types and 3 types for that one too, so there's a lot to look at here. Let's check this out first. Oh, before we do that, before I forget, we need to change the name. This is Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss Famicom. There we go, that fits. Okay, Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss. First of all, wow, that is smooth. That's got like in-between frames. We also have actual animation for when the pieces rotate, which is unusual for the NES. So you can see they really tried to increase the production values here. It's also nice and fast too. Oh, I really like this one. They do stick instantly though. I don't know whether that's really a problem. It looks like free movement, but it does still lock into place. It just has weird in-between frames. I'd be really frustrated if it was free movement. It does feel a bit slippery though, which is a bit weird. And they also fall quite fast if you press down as well, like faster than normal. Well, this is far better than the other Famicom version. You think Hank Rogers had his hand in Tetris 2? Which version of Tetris 2 do you mean? This one or that one? The one we were just playing or the one we're playing now? I think it was his idea when he met Alexei and talked about the future of Tetris. I actually really enjoy Tetris 2, the European version. I think it's better than Dr. Mario, and I know a lot of people really like Dr. Mario. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of the interviews that they've got with this Tetris Forever collection that's coming out soon. The Nintendo one. Ah. Yeah, it didn't have any credits or anything, so I wasn't sure. I think it was really cool, but maybe it should have been its own thing instead. I've really messed up here. The animation's so weird on this. I've never seen Tetris so smooth before. Not on an 8-bit system anyway. It does feel kind of unnecessary though. Okay, I guess that's the end of this run. We're out of usable pieces, I think. Yeah. We're done. Okay, that's a lot harder than the next one. Let's try again. Or should we check out some of the other modes? The SNES Tetris is even weirder. That's the one with Dr. Mario, isn't it? Tetris and Dr. Mario. We can check that one out too. I haven't got it on the table here, but I do have the ROM for it. Let's try B-Type. Okay, so this is the same as the other NES one, where you have to clear a certain amount of lines. So let's see if we can do any better on this one compared to what we did earlier. Certainly doing a lot better than we did last time on this B mode anyway. I'm kind of getting used to the animation as well. It feels quite fast. I like that. Okay, we haven't made a single mistake this time. That's a first for this stream. Everything's actually going quite smoothly. 2 more. I actually really like the acceleration that these blocks have. Okay, let's see what happens. Hello, Flaming Krieg. How are you doing? It says the animation too. It kind of does, yeah. There's like 1 frame where you can see it rotating. Everything good? Yeah, I'm all good. How are you? We're playing a whole bunch of Tetris games today. I've got, well, if I angle the camera down a bit. Look at them all. They're all lined up there. Anyway, I guess that's it for Tetris 2, that version. So let's check out what Bombliss is. Oh, excellent. You got that, Stranded Kids. That was the one you were bidding on, right? On the last stream. Fantastic. Has it arrived yet? Oh yeah, there was a mode C as well. Let's see what C-type is. Right, we have a different background. I don't know what's different. Oh, okay, that's new. I kind of wish I didn't mess up already now then. This is going to be really awkward. So you can't really build towers in this mode because it's going to keep climbing up. Okay, this will be a fun challenge actually. Oh, right, so if you make a move, it doesn't move up. I think. Trying to figure out what's going on here. I think I'm like stopping it from growing by making lines. That's cool. I guess it's just endless. There's not different levels. I wonder whether you can actually get it all the way back to square one. Let's see if we can do that. I think the music's making it seem more tense than it actually is, because there's not actually that much to worry about. Sounds like boss music. Ah! I made a mistake there. Not that it really matters. It might matter now that I've covered up that gap though, actually. Oh no. Yeah, I messed up. We can fix it. It's really frustrating playing these older Tetris games that don't have hold, because I use that so much as a crutch in the newer games. Not having it kind of feels like I've had a limb taken off me or something when I'm playing Tetris now without that ability. Ah! That was a nice save. We've got to level 7, I guess. Is that 70 lines? It just feels like I'm playing a regular game of Tetris, just a bit higher. A bit closer to the top of the screen. Oh, we are clawing our way back though, which is pretty good. And the blocks aren't quite as sticky as they were in some of the older ones. I did mess up a few times then though, and again. Oh no. They are still a little bit sticky. Nowhere near as bad though, although I don't think I'm going to make any more. Oh, come on, rotate! No! Come on, turn it around! Oh, okay, there we go. We got to level 8. Whatever that did. Yeah, it turned up and it works. Excellent. Alright, let's not try that again. Let's instead go over to the bombless side of things. So this game's completely unique gameplay style. Oh, and unique environment too. We're on the moon. Nice. And what are we meant to be doing? So it looks like I have played Bombless before, by the way, but it has been a long time. I'm guessing it's just still regular Tetris lines, except some of the blocks have bombs attached to them. So they just exploded like normal. I'm just playing regular Tetris with some deceiving pieces. Okay, so we blew up... Oh wow, okay. So we caused a chain reaction, I guess. Because we blew up 2 rows. Pinobi and Action Man Robot. Nice. I love Pinobi. That was the first game I ever got for the GBA. I'm not really sure how the multiple lines works. I guess that big one... Oh wow, okay. That just blew up a massive part of the screen. Right. I'm not sure of the physics of this yet, but it's a fun mode. Oh, and now we're in a completely different environment. We were just in space, and now we're back in Russia by the looks of it. So the small bombs just continue exploding the row. Oh, okay. That one didn't even explode the entire row, so you're not actually trying to blow up the row, you're just aiming for the bombs, maybe? Did that. And you need to clear the entire screen to move on to the next area then. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if you make 4 bombs in a row like that, then they'll turn into giant ones. So is this going to blow up the entire screen? There we go, cool. There was a bunch of different Action Man games on the GBA, wasn't there? One of the launch titles was an Action Man game as well, if I remember right. I remember thinking it looked really good from the screenshots, but I never ended up playing it. Oh, okay. I'm learning more about this mode every time we play. So, if you make a line without any bombs, nothing happens. Is that what was going on there? So, doing this should cause a big explosion. Wow, there we go. Cool. That was the Paris level. Now we're in a Formula 1 track. What is this crazy world tour? This is going to take some getting used to. The physics are kind of weird. Like, that only exploded a part of the stage. But if we do this, this is going to explode a lot. Is it? Oh no, it didn't. It didn't form the proper bomb, though. That's weird. So how do you know when it's actually going to combine? So this will make a giant one. Will that make another giant one? No. Okay, we also have some weird piece shapes coming in too. You got a bunch of PS2 games. Are you going for a complete set? A lot of fighting games in the looks of that list. And now we're in a medieval castle setting for some reason. Oh my god, I'm doing so badly. It's so weird that there's these weird giant shapes coming out of nowhere too. I guess you don't really need to think about doing lines at all, you just need to think about joining the bombs up to make the giant square bombs like this. That's all that really matters, maybe? Okay, will that blow everything up? Not quite, for some reason. Let's keep everything flat. Still didn't blow everything up. EU games because you like the snap cases. Oh, and the Neo Geo. In America, did they just have the cardboard cases, like some of our later releases? I always find it weird how different regions have different case designs. Come on, that's got to do it. There we go. Especially even things like as recent as the Dreamcast. What we got here in the UK compared to in America is completely different. And now we're in a forest. I like the unique environments in this, but in terms of gameplay, I find this mode a little bit dull, I guess. I preferred the UK version of Tetris 2 in terms of puzzle mode. Maybe this is something that could grow on you after a while, though. I can see once you understand how to get the best shapes for the bombs. Like if we put that one there, that's going to create a big bomb. I can see it getting quite good once you've figured out how to get the best from it. But it's not that accessible, especially the way the blocks fall down as well. It's a little bit confusing. Okay, that's going to cause some damage. Whoa, okay, quite a lot of damage. Nice. And then you can do something like that to create another giant one. It's a bit annoying they fuse after as well. If it fused before, it would be a lot better. There we go. Is that the level complete? Yay! 17 pocket games. Out of how many? I don't know how many there are on the pocket. What's your favourite Neo Geo Pocket game that you've collected so far? I'm guessing either Sonic or Metal Slug. They're the two most popular games. I really enjoy the Card Fighters Clash games on the Neo Geo Pocket. I might say I actually prefer it more than the Pokemon trading card game. 39 overall. Oh, you're not far off then. Which ones are the hardest to get? Biomotor Unitron. That's a difficult one to find. That zombie shooting one, I can't remember what the name is. Oh, I know what else. The submarine game. I can't remember what that's called either. I don't understand why some of these explosions are bigger than others. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this mode. What does everyone in chat think of this? Think it's a good alternative to regular Tetris, or do you think it's too confusing for its own good? Or somewhere in between? I've messed up. I might move on to the next game after this, because I think we've seen everything we need to know about Tetris 2 and Bomb Bliss. And there's a lot more to get through. Why doesn't it fuse before? That's so annoying. Right now, if we get a line, it's going to be a really good one. Ready? Boom. And a few other random explosions. They're the ones you own. That's a good selection. You got Biomotor, so that's one good one out of the way. One hard one to find out of the way, shall I say. What caused that? It's like a chain reaction then, for no apparent reason. I think that's the one downside to this. The cause and effect between what's going on the screen and what you've done isn't immediately apparent. And it could probably go on forever, so let's tick that one off the list. That was Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss for the Famicom. And now let's check out if I can get to the right thing. Tetris Flash, which potentially is exactly the same as Tetris 2 that we just played, but let's see if there is any difference. Here we go, game number 3. Well, it's got a different title screen at least. A really nice title screen. It actually reminds me of Zelda 2 in a way. This is the same though, with the same music. Let's try a different song. Okay, it's exactly the same. So Tetris Flash is Tetris 2. Why they changed the name around? I don't know. That's just confusing. But it looks like the game is identical as far as I can see. The graphics are identical. The music choices were also the same. Oh no, I blew up the blue one. There we go. Faselli is your favourite. I don't know whether I've got that one or not. I might do. Up there somewhere. I have some of the rare ones anyway, I'm not entirely sure which ones I've got. I should probably look into the Neo Geo collection, because there's not too many games for it really, is there? And there's only a few hard to find ones. I can't remember the name of that one. It was like Battleship or Submarine something. Try and find some in Doncaster. I originally picked up my Neo Geo and Metal Slug at one of those shows. It might have even been Doncaster many, many years ago. Anyway, we've already played this. This is the same as Tetris 2 for the NES. So I can tick that one off the list. Now we have... I don't know whether I've actually got the ROM for this one. Let's see. I do have it. Okay, so... Dive Alert. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This one. This is Tetris, which is technically part of the Tetris series. This is Tetris with hats. And the cool thing about this one, it actually has Alexei Pajitnov there on the title screen, running around and collecting hats, which I always thought was really funny. So let's check this one out. And there he is. There he is, running around collecting hats. And he even wrote on the wall there, "I heart Tetris." I don't remember the game being very good, but let's find out, I guess. Apparently, after Alexei used blocks, he was like, what can I do next? Hats. I don't know what shop means, I'll just leave that on 0. And the only option for music is on or off. So, at first glance, it actually reminds me more of something like Mario and Yoshi. Or just Yoshi. Except the idea is to just stack hats up, I guess? I've never played this one before, so... yeah, I have no comprehension of what I'm actually meant to be doing here. Has anyone in chat ever played this? Okay, they do disappear eventually. It seems like you don't have much choice when it comes to moving the things around, really. You just have to make a tower high enough to be able to move the other ones out the way, I guess. And I guess you don't want to have too many different ones in the same... No, I don't know what to do with that one. You don't want to have too many of the same thing in one stack. I'm not really sure if there's much skill involved with this, or whether it's just hoping that there's enough space. And it looks like you need to stack up loads before you can do anything. Yeah, I can see why this didn't take off. This is definitely the worst one we've played so far tonight. I don't really know if this has any redeeming qualities whatsoever. I feel like I'm not even in control of building these towers. I'm just going wherever there's space. I feel bad for anyone who paid full price for this on release day, thinking that it would be the next Tetris. I wonder whether this was Alexi's own idea, his own concept. It's funny. That's about its only redeeming quality. It's funny. This is pretty awful though. There's a whole bunch of random something Tris games. There was Well Tris, there's Word Tris, which we'll cover later on. There was Faces, Tris 3. Sail, okay, that's different. What does that mean? Got some funky music. What did I do? Did I sell something? Nothing's changed. Oh, we have cone hats now. Big cone hats. Gotta put all the cone hats together. Got rid of all the cone hats, that's good. I don't know what to do with the other ones now. Oh no, return of the cone hats. Oh no, I've blocked that one off now. Now I'm stuck in this middle section with more cone hats. Game over. That's going to be the worst puzzle game I've ever played. What a mess. Let's try changing some of these things and see what happens. That was honestly awful. Okay, we have a different selection of hats. We have crowns as well now. I kind of get the concept, but at the same time, this is just not thought through very well at all, is it? Cones, cone hats, big hats, crowns. The crowns stack differently to the other ones. They stay taller. Yeah, this is just bad. I'm not having any fun playing this at all. At least even the other random Tetris modes that weren't real Tetris, at least I was having fun playing them. This just instantly feels like a slog as soon as it started. Like, there's barely any skill involved, you just have to hope that you get a good combination. It's just bad. In fact, I'm done. I'm done with Tetris. Never make me play this ever again. I'm going to tick it off. That is Tetris. We didn't manage to find the Tengen version of NES Tetris. So, time to change system. We are going to move on to the SNES now, or the Super Famicom. And let's start with Tetris 2. SNES. And hope I have it on here. SuperNet. Ah, not Supervision. I don't know what a Supervision is. Wrong one. Ah, what have I done? I dribbled, that's what I did. Restart. Reboot. Let's try and press the right button this time. Console. Super NES. And let's go down to T. There it is, Tetris 2. Now we get to see what the difference is in 16 bits. Oh, we get a funky intro. An explosive intro. There we go, Tetris 2. Okay, wow, the production values are just insane already. We have a bunch of very, very SNES sounding tunes to select from. Everything is so much more colourful, wow. And The blocks are 3D now, or kind of 3D. Almost sounds like Yoshi's Island style music. And they have a very satisfying explosion sound too. I forgot how unique the SNES sounds. Like, you can tell that it's using that sound immediately. It has a very soft sound to it. I quite like it. I think people call it like SNES trumpets. Sounds like everything's been played with a trumpet. I like it. It's quite relaxing. I think I've blocked off that blue one. Let's see if we can free it up. I wonder whether this has the CPU versus mode like the other one did. I found that really difficult. Okay, that didn't help. This will help though. We just want to get rid of the yellow one. There we go. Now we can put the blue one there. I do really enjoy this as a concept. I think it's great. There's a weird background though that the NES one didn't have. So there's a fridge and a random cabinet that opened for no apparent reason just then. So can we still rotate that? Yes. That helped. It's annoying that you can't move the blocks once something else has been detonated already. I guess detonated is the right word. Although, that was a really easy level. There we go. Level complete. So what do people think of this version of Tetris 2? Do you like this? I really like this. I can feel like this one would be very relaxing to play. Was I looking for Tiny Toons game on the GBA? I'm not actively looking for it, but I don't own it. I just know at some point I want to get it for my treasure collection. I don't really know whether the game's any good or not. I just know it was built using the same engine, and I wanted to talk about it on a video one day. So yeah, I'm kind of looking for it, but if it's expensive, there's other games that I want to get first, really. I am going to a gaming market this weekend, actually, in Milton Keynes. So if I find it there, saw a CIB one on a German site. Did you see how much it was? Or do you remember how much it was? Pretty expensive. I'm guessing about 300 euros. $150. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. It is kind of expensive though. I've seen it go for well over 300 on eBay before though, so that is a really good price. We have a bonus for some reason. Oh, we get a little interval. Okay. Get a random funny little cartoon on the TV. That's a nice little break from the action. Oh no, we got stuck on the moon. What is up with the moon's nose? That would give kids nightmares. Oh, we don't have a different background though. That's a little disappointing. Oh, that's what the bonus does. It just gets rid of one. Interesting. No, I'm alright for now. I don't really want it that badly. I'm after 2 more Game Boy Color games, more importantly. I need to get Blaster Master, Enemy Below, and what's the other one? Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 collection. That's all I need. I'm really hoping that I can find them this weekend. And then I'll basically have every Game Boy Color game that I want at that point. Oh, it wouldn't let me rotate that. You have Dragon Warrior. I can't remember whether they still called it Dragon Warrior or whether it was Dragon Quest at that point. I think it's still Dragon Warrior, isn't it? Apparently a really good port of the NES games too. And Dragon Warrior 3 is a really good port too for the Game Boy Color. A Game Boy Color exclusive that one is, whereas 1 and 2 is one of those dual compatibility ones. It's still Dragon Warrior. I preferred the name Dragon Warrior to Dragon Quest. I was confused when they changed it. Is that big enough to go in that gap? Yay, there we go, level complete. Oh yeah, the CG covers for the early Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior games are hilarious. The ones for Dragon Warrior monsters are pretty bad too. Okay, let's do... oh my god, we've still got a lot more games to go through. Let's do one more. How long have we been going? Nearly 2 hours? I want to try and get through all of them that I've got on this list tonight. Oh, that's not even one of the sparkly ones, never mind. Well, I freed up that red one. Let's just shoot it straight down. Now we can focus on the yellow side. Is it yellow or green? I can't quite tell. I think it's yellow, but the colours seem a little off. I don't know whether it's my capture card making it look a little different. We can just wait until we get one on its own, I think. Or that might do. Oh, what have I done? We can fix it. There we go, cleaned that up quite nicely. Now we just need one more blue one. And we are done! Finishing off your Wii collection. Interesting, what games do you have left for the Wii? I have a pretty big Wii collection actually, down there. You probably can't see it because the microphone's in the way. Yeah, at the bottom there. There's some of my Wii games. I don't know why when I switch back to main, the background flashes on and off for a second. That's a bit weird. Okay. We are done with that. Let's see if there's any other modes on this version of Tetris 2 that weren't on the Famicom one. Or the NES one. Yeah, I think I've got every Wii game that I want at this point. Let's see what else is on here. We do have... Oh, we have a puzzle mode as well. Let's try that. That's something different for this one. Oh, I should have changed the music. Never mind. Oh, wow. Okay, we have a dinosaur in the background. And you're in a restaurant for some reason. Oh, my God. Wow. And the stage is made out of a mug of beer by the looks of it. Huh? Oh, is that what it means by puzzle? You have to do it all in one go. Okay. Just do that. Oh, nice. I like that. That's a cool concept. So what Wii games are you left to get on for your Wii collection? Oh, I messed up. This is quite difficult actually, you have to do it all in one go. Okay. Oh no, I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't bother with Astro Boy, honestly, it's not very good. Opuna's awesome though, that's a really unique game. Oh, do I just do that and then they'll drop down? Ah, so simple. Oh, what? I thought that was going to do it then. Because it would blow up the other yellow ones. don't know how to do this in one go. Why am I struggling so much on this? It should be obvious. Nope. Yeah, it's a really basic shoot 'em up. It's better than the PS2 game, but it's really not great. The only good Astro Boy game is the one on the GBA, honestly. I don't know how to do this. I honestly thought just doing that, and that would blow up the other two. Wait, it did work. Why did it not do it the last time? Oh. Okay. Doesn't give you much time to think. So... Ah, you can't pause it either. Damn it. Oh, maybe that's okay, because it's going to blow up the other yellow ones anyway. Bum, ba da ba ba da ba dum, bum. Let's see if there's a different background after level 5. So we need to... Ah, not like that. It's annoying there isn't an instant reset button. We need to put a purple one up the top. That's the wrong way around, I think. Oh, it might be fine. It is fine. Okay, nothing different on round 5. Maybe there'll be something different after round 5. So I think what we have to do here is get rid of the yellow one up there to make the other two drop down. Like... you need another blue one on top. What are we going to do here? Need to get rid of... Need to get rid of those yellow ones in the way. Ah, what about like that? That did it. Yay. Okay, there's nothing different. So we will end SNES Tetris 2 there. Let me tick that one off. That was pretty fun. And now, Tetris and Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario. Tetris. And Dr. Mario. With some more very trumpety SNES music. We are onto SNEStris. And you also get a weird mixed up mode. So let's begin with SNES Tetris, which is like the SNES's version of this one. So classic Tetris with some crazy SNES classic Tetris music. And again, it has that weird in-between... okay, this is weird. So it has the in-between thing from the Famicom one, but it moves in the grid like the NES one. Interesting. And the rotate buttons are in different places, which is going to be a bit confusing. I don't really like the sound of this one. I don't like the noise the blocks make. I almost feel like it's a little bit too busy and too colourful as well. I prefer the more simplistic colour scheme of the NES one. I do love the extra shading on the blocks though, and the way it changes from when they're in the air to when they land is pretty cool. Oh my god. That was intense. We need to get rid of that gap. This is a really epic version of the Tetris theme too. Actually, this is the first time we've heard the proper Tetris theme since we started. What's the general consensus on this version of the game? Do people like this one? It seems like a pretty good version, but it doesn't seem as iconic as the NES one. I messed that up badly. Let's fix that. I'm just really not a fan of the music or sound effects. And the graphics seem a little murky, really, in a way. Looks pretty good. It's a solid version of Tetris, for sure. You know, it's good to have Tetris on every system, so it's good that it exists. It has some crazy sound effects going on, though. And another one. Wow, wow! It feels a little slow to control. Like the Famicom Tetris 2 is actually probably the best feeling version that we've played so far tonight. Once I got used to the weird animation, I actually really enjoyed that version. And again, ready? Whoa, whoa! I feel like this might be the easiest one so far. I haven't made any mistakes yet, really. Or maybe the controls are a little bit more refined. I'm getting nothing but Tetrises on this one. And another one. Let's wait for another one again. We can afford to build up a bit more. I'll put that down there, why not? I don't want to fill it in, but I guess we'll have to. We can fix it immediately though, ready? There we go. Problem solved. This is definitely the slowest version so far, I think. It doesn't really feel like anything's changed. I'm still holding it down myself the entire time. Okay, let's start building back up. I don't have any reason for that one. Or that one. Oh no! Okay, they are sticky. That was me testing. Don't worry about it. So yeah, the floor is very sticky, so still classic Tetris in that sense. I've messed up slightly now, let's see whether we can fix it again. Oh my god, gotta fix a lot of stuff this time. okay, don't panic. We'll be fine. I do not want that one. Twice, really? What is with all these crappy pieces one after the other? Oh no. I seriously messed up there. Will we be able to fix it? Ah! Not like that. I think this is the end. Oh no. It's too fast. Ah, we're done. Only 86, and I said it was easy. Damn. A JPVA just died. Oh no. For what character? Or who was it? Oh, what did we get? We get a nice rotating cube. Okay. Pretty nice version of Tetris there. So, I guess we'll check out Dr. Mario. While we're here. And you can see how similar it is to the European version of Tetris 2. Same kind of concept, except there's no, like, destruction, like, destruct all thing. So you have to take them all out one by one, but the idea is the same. I do really enjoy Dr. Mario. I think I prefer Tetris 2 overall though, just because you have more different blocks to play with. And aiming for that shiny one is always really satisfying. The music's so weird in this version. I never noticed until playing it on this big screen, but the germs aren't actually transparent. They actually have like a grey box around them, which I was never able to see before, so that's something new I learnt today. Dun dun. Dun. Damn, that's really sad. She was quite a big voice actor then. Did a lot of important shows. So, in chat, what's people's opinions on Dr. Mario? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you indifferent? Have you ever played it before? My first experience playing Dr. Mario was the Game Boy version. And I enjoyed it at the time. I thought it was quite a unique take on the puzzle formula. I guess my thoughts weren't that nuanced as a kid. I probably thought, haha, it's like Tetris, but different. Never played it. Do you play many puzzle games though? I know for some people just puzzle games just aren't their thing, but I feel like if you like puzzle games you need to play Dr. Mario at least once. just to see what it's like. Oh my god. It gets really tough pretty early on. There's a lot going on this level. I wouldn't really call Professor Layton a puzzle game. It's more of a visual novel with puzzle elements, I guess. I mean, like games that are just like pure gameplay and solving things like this. You play some random ones. I've been really enjoying Peglin on the Switch, which I guess is a puzzle game, kind of. If you saw the recent Nintendo Direct, you'll know what it's like. It's like Peggle, but also an RPG at the same time, which is just a really cool concept. It does feel a little unpolished, but I still had a lot of fun with it. Or am having a lot of fun with it, should I say. Let's see if we can get all of these in one. Ready? Ah, I went too soon. Okay. Ready? Yay. Now we need to get some yellow ones down there. 100 messages. Woohoo, go me. I need to find a way of disabling that. You've been playing Peglin too? Yay. It's really fun. I did actually get all the way to the end and beat the final boss as such. And I wasn't really sure what to do after that, but it seems like there's a bunch of other things to do. I really liked it though, like gaining all the abilities and just seeing how insane it gets towards the end is really fun. But it does feel a little basic in parts as well. One more yellow, we are done! Yay! So that was Dr. Mario. That's another SNEStris game to tick off the list. And next is another game that's only really Tetris in name. And I do have the box for this one here. Here it is. Tetris Attack! Which is actually Panel de Pon rebranded with Yoshi's Island theme. Which is not a bad thing at all. Solidly okay. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, Guru Logi Champ's fantastic. Did you see that someone did a port of it as a homebrew game to the original Game Boy? That was really cool to see. Listen to this music, by the way. It's just perfect. Oh, this music just makes me happy. I can't remember what it was called, but it is a demake of Guru Logi Champ. Let's go on. I guess we'll just do endless, but let's. I'm gonna be here a while, so let's speed it up a little bit. And I guess let's start as Yoshi. I also really love the Japanese version of this as well, the actual Panel de Pon game. The graphics and the music and the Panel de Pon version are just amazing. Not that this is bad though, you get to enjoy some amazing remixes of Yoshi's Island music here. Maybe I should have started on an even higher difficulty. Let's I love Panel de Pon so much, and the Pokemon versions as well. I put in so much time into the one on the N64 as a kid. 100% completed it, did all the gym battles and everything, and loved it. There was actually an indie game developer that was making a kind of Panel de Pon clone, but also more of a community, like, challenges and stuff for the iPhone. I can't remember what it was called now, but I really enjoyed watching his devlogs and stuff. And there was one bit that stuck with me when they first released it onto the App Store, and he had a party at his house, and everyone was like drinking and cheering and celebrating the release of the game and things, and it was just such a cool vibe. I was like, oh, I hope I have someone that excited whenever I release a game too. It was kind of like this, but you also had the option to move the blocks up as well. There's not really much to this, but it's a very relaxing game, I think. There's probably lots of strats for like doing combos and things that I'm not aware of. But I love these kind of games, and I loved the DS one as well, where you hold it sideways and use the stylus to move the stuff around. That was always really fun. No, you got adverts. There's no way of disabling them. The only option is you either get adverts up front or you get them throughout the stream instead. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Although, I guess the adverts only affect Twitch, so if you do want to watch these streams without adverts, you could watch on YouTube instead. I do stream on both. Let's get a 5. I could probably just keep playing this forever, because whenever you make a move, you freeze the blocks. But, again, this is Tetris in name only, so I think some people at the time might have been disappointed if they bought this expecting a Tetris game and they got this instead. I know I would be a little confused, to say the least. Like, where's the Tetris? Seems like they did that quite a lot. They were like, hey, here's this new Tetris game. Actually, it's something completely different. And not related to Tetris in the slightest. But buy it anyway, because it's got the name Tetris. That's just how it goes. I'm sure it would have sold a lot better under the Tetris name than Panel de Pon, which no one in the West knows anything about. There is actually a cool secret on the Pokemon Puzzle Challenge version for the Game Boy Color where you can turn it into Panel de Pon, and it replaces all the sprites with the original and stuff. Kind of like a hidden cheat code in the game. Which is just a neat little bonus. Stop! Oh no! I'm scared. Not really. It's kind of hypnotic, this game is. I can just play it for hours. Anyway, we probably could just keep playing this forever, so... let's move on to the next Tetris game. Let me tick this one off. I forgot to rename it at the bottom of the screen. Oops. That is it for SNES one, so now we're going into the Japanese list. And we are going to... We don't have it. There was... There should be some of the Tetris games on here. Tetris Flash, Tetris Battle Gaiden. We are missing... Oh, it might be under S. Super Tetris 2 was meant to be the next one. All of these games were already put on for me by the person that set up the Mister, so I'm not really sure what's on here. P, Q, R, S, T. This one. Super Tetris 2 plus Bombliss. Whoa, okay, we got a crazy intro for one thing. Super Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss. Okay. Alright, enjoy your food. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, the ads do support me very, very slightly, so it's not too bad. I'll call myself So we have Tetris and Bomb Bliss. Let's begin with Tetris, which I believe is just going to be yet another version of the basic Tetris game. Again, like Tetris 2 on the Famicom, it has a little bit of animation here. It has some really nice music. No hard drop or anything though, so still just basic throw things down style. I'll say this sounds a lot nicer than the Tetris and Dr. Mario version. And again, the rotating buttons are in a different place. I don't know why they keep doing that. Oh, this is actually a really, really smooth version. This might be my favourite so far, actually. Even though I've made a horrible tower. I like the music. I'll be interested to see what the other ones sound like. Oh my god, I'm doing awful here. Wow, okay. Let's do that again. Let's pretend that never happened. There is something weird. It rotates above the top of the screen. I'm sure no other version so far has done that. And it feels like they have further to fall. I don't know whether that's just my brain playing tricks on me there. Also, these bricks are a lot less shiny than they were on Tetris and Dr. Mario. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, I had a horrible piece. I had no use for that whatsoever. It is weird that these versions of Tetris 2 don't follow the grid properly like the other ones. I wonder why they did that. Just to make it smoother and stand out more from the older one, I guess. It moves very fast from side to side as well. Look how quickly you can do that. It's the subtle differences that I was most interested in when I was coming up with the idea for this stream. So it's cool to see that they are different. I didn't really know what to expect beforehand. So hopefully this is interesting to someone out there. Not just me. Even if it is just me who's interested. Who cares? I'm doing this because I want to. I'd be streaming Astrobot or something if I wanted to do it for the views. Which I still haven't played yet. I have it waiting for me downstairs. It's still sealed. Oh, I thought I rotated that. It didn't move. doing a lot better than last time. I say as I get a horrible pace on it to fill up a gap. We can fix it. I didn't want that. Why do they have to make the whole screen flash? On all of these games. They don't care for your eyesight. I'll probably say this is my favourite version so far, actually. It feels perfect. I can't fault it. And the very subtle animation as well is nice. It's not as smooth as the Famicom one, which felt a little bit weird because it was too smooth. This one feels really good. I'll be curious to see how Super Tetris 3 does to improve on this. But yeah, this version's going right to the top of my favourite Tetris games list. This is perfect. I may not be playing very well, but this is as good as it gets in terms of 8 and 16-bit Tetris games so far. Up there. And I'm wondering whether this includes any other game modes, whether it's got... Oh, it does have Bomb Bliss as well, doesn't it? So it'll be interesting to see how that changed. And I wasn't a huge fan of that game mode either, so we'll see. I know there's a few different versions of it as well, so it's interesting to see whether they improved on that concept in the later entries. Wow, I've already cleared 100 lines. This one's maybe a little bit too easy. I didn't even realise I was close to getting 100. There's no gravity, which is something that I do like from some of the other Tetris modes. Although it doesn't make sense to have gravity in this style of Tetris, does it really? 120 lines. This is the most I've got all night as well. thumb's starting to ache a bit now. But I will press on for the content. I hate that word so much. Please stop calling everything content. It just makes it feel so manufactured and churned out, and I just hate it. Ugh. This is never ending. 150 lines. It's crazy the amount of games here, and they still haven't introduced concepts like the hold block or the hard drop outside of the original Famicom one, which seems like it was introduced more by accident than anything. Because the actual original first ever version of Tetris did actually have hard drop. Okay, so that was Super Tetris 2. That was really good. We also have B and C type. I presume that's the same, so B is the one where you have a certain amount of lines to get rid of, and C type is the one where the floor lifts up, so we won't cover those. But we can have a look at Bomb Bliss and see what's changed here. Ooh. Again, we have some really nice backgrounds and music. Again, I still don't really understand this mode that much yet. So now I want to try and get rid of that big one, and that's going to blow up a massive area. Ready? Whoa. That's it. Everything is just destroyed in an instant. We still have the whole countdown thing with the points. It's not as long as on the Famicom, at least. Oh, moving backgrounds. That's new. Kind of moving at a snail's pace, but it's moving nonetheless. So the small bombs don't explode in any direction, they only explode sideways or lengthways. But if you explode 2 layers at once, I guess that does more. That did a lot more. I'm still not sure whether I like this mode or not, it's just a bit weird. Oh, I thought I'd done it then. I almost feel like I don't have to care as much about where I'm putting things either, just because everything's just going to blow up anyway. But after that, we do have 2 other Bomb Bliss style games first, and then we can check out what Super Tetris 3 is like. Which, if I remember right, has a really cool mode that involves lightning bolts, which I really enjoyed when I first got that game. So that'll be fun to revisit. I think making single lines is just pointless. You're not going to get anything for doing that. Blowing up 2 actually adds 2 explosions to all of them. Maybe? Let's try our theory here if we can. What about if you blow up 2 lines in different places? Okay, that works too. So this should clear everything off. Oh no! Almost. Whoa, why am I getting nothing but giant ones the whole time? Okay, this is going to blow everything up. Yeah, it still didn't. This time everything's going to blow up. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty fun mode. I mean, it's well polished, but that's about it. And we've got some nice backgrounds too. Let's do one more. We can check out a special edition of this with some new Bombliss levels, I think. And then there's a version that's just called Bombliss without the Tetris name as well. Which I'm almost interested to check out too. Even though it's technically not a Tetris game at that point, if it's just the Bombliss portion of it. But I guess also Tetris Attack isn't technically a Tetris game either. I love the backgrounds though, they did a great job. So, let's check out this one that's called Gentai Ban, which apparently is like an enhanced version. I'm going to leave the title the same because I don't really know what the difference is. It might just be identical. Do we have a different screen there? I don't remember it being bright blue before. Tetris 2 plus Bombliss. And whatever that means at the top. There's something new about it. Ah, let's go. The regular Tetris, I believe, is identical. Let's just check it out really quick. Seems the same, even the music's the same too. I think you'd be kind of disappointed if you had bought this expecting it to be a different game, and it turned out to be identical, so... Oh, you can press select to change music. But I actually wanted to restart, so let's go back and boot it back up again. I wish that information wouldn't stay on the screen so long at the top. It's a bit annoying. So it's the Bombliss portion that's changed, I believe. So let's check out Bombliss Special Edition. Slightly different animations. And maybe the colours are a little bit brighter. I'm not really sure if I can spot many other changes though, apart from that. I feel like this was like before DLC or before game updates. They were like, we just want to change the colour of the sprites very slightly, but the game's already been sent to the shops, so what can we do? It seems the same. I don't really spot any meaningful difference here. Different backgrounds? No? We had this background before as well. Different layouts, though. There's that. I guess if you really love Bombliss, then this is good, because you get a bunch of new levels to experience. If they'd have done this with Tetris Plus, then I would have been excited. Why am I messing up so bad? Oh my god. It's so weird having gravity in Tetris as well. I've messed this up horribly. Oh, that worked. Okay, cool. We got through that then. Yeah, this is just the same with some different level layouts. I guess we'll leave it there for that. So that was Super Tetris 2 plus Bomb Bliss. Let me check it off the list. And the other one as well. So next, let's see. I don't even know if this one's on here. Let's see if Super Bomb Bliss. It is there. There we go. Super Bomb Bliss. Let's see what the difference is with this one. I know the box looks different at least. Again, we have a crazy intro noise. Super Bomb Bliss SFC for Super Famicom. That will do. Whoa, we have some crazy background graphics going on this time. That's pretty cool. Again, we have a 3-button name. We have versus computer, puzzle, and contest. And no Tetris to be seen. Whoa, okay. And some very different graphics. Interesting sounds as well. Ooh, nicer animations in this one too. This looks really cool. Maybe it will actually make a bit more sense as to what's exploding this time. Still can't figure out why I'm getting some of those special ones every now and then. There's another one. It looks cool though. They even got some special effects there where it's like see-through or transparent. Very cool. I mean, I'm still not a massive fan of Bomb Bliss, but this is definitely the best version so far that I've found. Oh, we even had a little bit of stereo sound going on there too. That's cool. Okay, we made a line where nothing happened. Oh, okay. Is it if you complete a line with nothing on, does it build up the power to explode another line if something does? Maybe? Still not entirely sure how this works. Two. I guess you probably shouldn't put the completed ones in the corner because they won't reach the entire side of the screen. Okay, this should finish everything off. I would say the explosions are a little quiet. They could be a bit louder. But it's very cool though. And kind of a relaxing vibe despite the fact that you're blowing things up. Alright, Skittles, do you want to go out? Do you want to say hi to Skittles if anyone's still watching? There he is. Say hi to everyone. Which one's your favourite Tetris game? He looks at Hatris. He's crazy. I'm going to go and put him outside because it's getting a little warm in here. So I will be back in just a second if anyone's still around. You okay? You want to go outside? Come on then. I'll go and put him in the hallway. There we go. I don't think anyone saw him. Let's pop back into the game. we can check out some of the other game modes actually. Let's boot it back up. Let's try puzzle mode. Oh wow, there's a whole grid of puzzles to figure out here. And oh right, you have to figure out how to do it all with only a certain amount of pieces. Cool. So I guess put one on either side and put that in the middle. Yeah, excellent. Okay, we'll move straight on to the next one. Oh, I did that one wrong. Ah, okay, that's how that works. You can chain them. Interesting. So, is this going to suggest doing it like that? No. Like this. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I can see this getting quite addictive once you understand the concept of placing the blocks down. And the gravity. Ah, clever. Having to use the gravity to your advantage. And there's some interesting shapes here too. Okay. I'm probably not very good at this though, so let's check out the last mode here, which was versus CPU. I don't think any of these Bombliss games have had a versus CPU mode yet, so it'll be interesting to see how that works. I guess that's also a multiplayer mode for anyone who has friends. Oh, there's a separate two-player mode. Let's try versus then. Okay, we have some interesting characters. Let's play against the Terminator. To make a... Oh, I'm not going to be able to do two. Oh no. Oh yeah, I need to remember there's actual gravity in this version as well. Whoa, okay, calm down. I think the CPU knows what he's doing. A bit more than me. Oh my god, wow, that was awful. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. They did a great job doing the stereo sound in this. Like, I heard that explosion just through my right ear then. That's really cool. There we go. That's gonna do something to hurt him. Ah, okay, we get extra bars coming up at the bottom of the screen for making the explosions. Cool. Die! It's going to do a lot of damage. Is he done? I guess I lost? Oh, I lost twice apparently. Okay, final round. Let me show him how to really play Bombliss. I suppose the idea is you want to make the bigger bombs as soon as possible. So let's see if we can somehow manufacture a bigger bomb. Okay, wow, he already beat me to the end of the stage. I just suck at this one, apparently. No, I'm done. I'm done with that. That is super bombless. Next up, we have Tetris Battle Gaiden, and this is one of the more well-known ones. So let's go back to T, JP, and where is it? Tetris Battle Gaiden. Here we go. And this one, I do actually have the box for. Here it is. I spent a long time looking for this one, actually, so I'm very happy to finally own this one. It's an interesting one. It's got some really, really fun multiplayer modes. And I just need to change the title. Currently playing Tetris Battle Gaiden. I'll put SFC in brackets so it fits. There we go. I don't know what the options are there. Nice little bit of mode 7 there on the cover of the book. Okay, I guess we're playing against a pumpkin. Let's do it. And a dragon. There's a dragon too, apparently. Don't ask me what that's about, but there's a dragon. And then we're on a world map. We are the pumpkin. Okay, we're not fighting a pumpkin. We are the pumpkin. We're fighting the little rabbit thing. And some very, very SNES intro there. Okay, so we have Super Tetris 2 style movement, which is nice. And we have some sort of item there we can use to attack. I don't know what it did. I detonated it and it didn't seem to go anywhere. Interesting that the grid actually all changes to one colour in this one. I don't know whether I like that or not, really. I'm used to it being all different colours depending on the shape of the block. I really don't know what's going on here. I think it's... Oh, it's not changing the blocks. It's splitting up what side of the screen the blocks are coming out of. So some of them are coming out on my side. Some of them are coming out on the opponent's side. So it's kind of difficult to look at the top of the screen and figure out what block you're getting, because you might be getting something else. Interesting. So you both share the same pool of blocks. Did I do something? Oh, no! That's not good. Why was he able to do that? My block changed into something else then, I swear. Did I get something for getting two? Okay, I'm building up some sort of meter on the side. I'm starting to understand this a little bit, I think. So, my meter hasn't changed in a while because I haven't hit any of those squares. Give me that! Oh, I see. That's a pretty cool tactic thing as well. Like, if you want a certain block, then you should probably try and get rid of your other ones faster so that it shows up sooner. That's a cool concept. I don't think I'm doing very well, though. Oh, actually, the computer's not doing too good either, so... maybe we're about as bad as each other. Oh my god, I actually won! Hey! Did I? I assume so. Okay. I'm also not sure what's going on with the arrows at the bottom of the screen either, so I'm... Am I the purple one or the yellow one? I assume the arrows and stuff change when you detonate those yellow blocks too. Dun, 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 dun. It's got some catchy music. Alright, we can get 2 in a minute. We can get 2 now. Here we go. So that moved me up 2 squares, did it? Does that mean I'm closing in on the opponent? If I was behind before, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, now I guess we're neck and neck. Now I'm going to overtake them. Ready? Oh, it didn't move. Interesting. I still don't entirely understand what's going on here then. We managed to detonate a whole bunch in one go then for some reason. Slow down! Was that my turn to detonate a whole bunch? Alright, this will do good. Okay, so I guess if you get a Tetris, that also helps. I'm still getting a bit confused not knowing which pieces are coming out of the top because they move around. And again, it changed. What's going on? Oh my god, what's happening? My play area got completely reshuffled. Okay, interesting. Can I get down there? Hey, I'm doing alright at getting back. Maybe it's better if I... not better if I do that. That's ruined it. I wish we had our own window to see what blocks are coming up, because this is really confusing me. Now he's going to do something else. What's going on now? All my buttons are reversed. Oh, I have special powers I can use too. I didn't know that. There we go. I just exploded. I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. My controls are all messed up. Oh, and I can't rotate. He did something to annoy me there anyway. I have 2 balls. That must do something, right? Still don't really know how to attack. Hey, someone's popped in on Twitch. Shuts S1, I think it's called. Hi, nice to catch you working non-stop. Hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just having fun checking out a bunch of random Tetris games tonight. As that history collection thing was announced, I thought it would be a cool opportunity to actually take a look at some of the games that I've got in my collection and see what they're actually like. Because I've got, well, so many. So many. Let's see if I can show them. I'm probably going to die. All these different Tetris games here to check out, and a bunch more that I've got the ROMs for that I haven't played ever, so it's kind of been an interesting experience so far. Very mixed bag of quality. This one I feel like I'm not doing that good on. Let's load it back up and see whether there's any other options. I'm sure this one would be a lot of fun in multiplayer. if you're actually fighting against two people that knew what they were doing. I think that would work really well. I can't read. I think that said Hito something. So person, maybe one player. Character select. Okay. Let's be this guy with the frog. Something something Dragon's Castle. Okay, now we're fighting the pumpkin. Do we get to choose where to go? Okay, we get to choose who we're fighting. Let's try fighting the princess this time. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum. The music's really fun. Very bright and colourful backgrounds too. Very nice. And then you have that weird SNES effect where it zooms in. So let's see if we can actually figure out what's going on this time. So there's a yellow arrow at the bottom, which moves depending on whether I pick up these yellow orbs that drop into the playfield. So now I've hit one of them. That begins to fill up the bar at the bottom. And I'm guessing the CPU has their own bar on the other side to look at. So there's 2 more, so now I have 3 in there. And I guess at some point I can use them to send an attack across to the opponent. So we'll get another 2 now. For some reason only 1 came across then, I'm not sure why. I also found out that if you make a Tetris, then a bunch of lines gets sent over to the opponent, so let's see whether we can do that too. Okay, we have a block I really don't want. We have a setup here for a Tetris, if we can do it. If we can pull it off. We also have a mess. I'm going to have to fill that gap in, I think. I don't know what they just did. Something bad. Okay, here's the Tetris. Oh, that's what they did. Okay. Ah, it's really annoying you can't hold pieces. Let's see if we can get ourselves out of this mess. And we also share the same playfield too, which is a little bit confusing. Can be confusing. Hey, we won somehow. I think that Tetris helped. So now we have a big smiley face in the middle of the screen. There's still some things I don't understand, like what is the arrow for? I'm going to try playing a bit faster this time, see whether we can just get more pieces onto the board faster. Okay, that should be good. There's another 2. So am I causing... Whenever I... Oh, my piece disappeared. She did some sort of... What was going on? Just removing a whole column? Okay. And adding a bit extra onto my screen. That's alright, I can deal with that. I wonder how you can use the attacks then. I haven't really figured that out yet. Whoops, I just filled in my corner there. So I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing seems to be happening, so maybe I just don't have any sort of weapon ready. However that works. I have no clue. Has anyone played this version of Tetris before? Let me know in the chat if anyone knows what's going on here. Because I certainly don't. Oh, they stole it off me as well. There we go, we get one. Now what's going on? How come they keep doing magic spells and things? How do I do that? I have a bunch of orbs on my side that they don't have. I should be able to do something. They stole the long piece again. I don't like this. Sharing the board. I want them all to myself, goddammit. Look, they ruined it for me. Let me have that one at least. There we go. We got one. Give me that! 2! Yay! I still haven't had a chance to do anything cool yet. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna run out of life soon. The orbs aren't changing either, which is weird considering I should have just gained another 2 there. But for whatever reason I didn't. No idea what's going on really. Okay. I lost that round. Let's leave that one there. I don't really know what to think of that one. We have Tetris Flash. Let's check that one out. I think that is the same as Tetris 2 UK version. But we can have a look and find out. Yeah, it's the same. It's got that same weird background. Let's see if there are any differences. Let's just do the same. It looks identical. This is just Tetris 2 with a different name. Yeah, I don't see any change here at all. But that's good, it means Japan did get this game. It's just got a different name. I really enjoy this one. If there's a puzzle game that I want to play just to relax, I'll probably choose Tetris Flash. Tetris 2, Tetris Flash. They're the same. This is definitely one to zone out to and just enjoy the ambience, even though the background's really weird. I feel like they could have had like a nice forest scenery or something like they do with some of the other Tetris games and not just someone's living room. It's very strange. So that was Tetris Flash, and we also did Tetris 2, Super Tetris 2. So next is Super Tetris 3. So let's go back to S and hope it's on here. Super, not tennis. Oh, I need to go in the Japanese list first. Super PQRS T, please be here. There it is, Super Tetris 3. And do I have this one? Yes, I have this one. Here it is. Let's go on camera. There you go. Super Tetris 3. A very basic box for this one. Doesn't really give anything away in terms of what the gameplay's like. I do remember there's an interesting mode on this one, which includes lightning bolts and a bunch of other random things too. So let's change the text here, and we are now playing Super Tetris 3 for the SFC. Alright, let's see. I think there's a bunch of random things on this one. We also have something called Families. Shall we see what that is? Oh no! Please call your family. Okay, I guess we can't do Families. That's just a multiplayer thing then. Alright, we have the same name registration screen as the other one. And we have 3 options here. Tetris Classic, Magicalis, and Sparklis. Not sure why the info on the top of the screen is staying. Hopefully... Did we not get to hear the music beforehand? Yeah, we do. Okay. I'm not sure why the frame rate and everything keeps changing. Hopefully you can still see it on stream. Okay, we have the weird in-between thing, and still the smooth movement left and right, which is nice. This feels basically the same as Super Tetris 2, which is good. Ooh, even a little bit snappier, which is excellent. Oh, and it talks. That's new. I mean, I expected 3 to be better than 2, but this is actually a really nice upgrade, and I love the shading they've done on the blocks too. I might say the music was better in the second one, but there's other music choices we can make, so maybe... Oh, the rotates the wrong way around. I'll have to reacclimatise to that. But in terms of gameplay, this one feels fantastic. Really putting that SNES sound chip to use on this one. I love the look of the blocks too, with this like almost 3D shading to them. Very cool. And the colours actually stay on the screen, not like Battle Gaiden where they disappear. I shouldn't have done that. I wonder if we'll get different backgrounds as we play through the stages. This one just feels really, really well polished. Don't have anything bad to say about this one. I don't know why, but the colours feel like they don't match the colours I would expect those blocks to be, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, I have no complaints here at all. I'm really nitpicking. In terms of classic Tetris, I would say this is probably perfect. Oh, I didn't realise there was a gap down there. I messed up quite a bit there. Let's see if we can win our way back. And I messed up again.
Bingo.
Oh, this is becoming a bit risky now. That took a long time. We got to hear him shout Tetris though.
Double. Double. Double.
Double, double.
Bingo. 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 Double. Bingo.
Well, we managed to come back from that. How many lines are we on? Ah! I was looking at how many lines I was on and I messed up. 80.
Double. Bingo.
I don't want to block that gap just yet. That's a better piece to put in there.
Double.
Which one was it where I was just like not paying attention and I'd done like 130 lines or something? One of them tonight has been really easy. I can't remember which one it was. That was a nice save.
Bingo. Double. Double.
Oh no. Give me a straight piece. There is something that would improve this version. It only allows you to see one piece that's coming up. Some of the other games have had more on the list. I think I'm done. Yep.
Bingo.
Okay, I got one extra. 2 extra.
Bingo.
How long can I stay alive up here?
Bingo. Bingo.
Oh my god. How am I holding on?
Bingo.
So close, 96. Let's see what other modes we've got. Okay, let's see what... Oh, actually, there's 2 different modes on here. Let's see what standard means. Let's try some different music. I don't know what the difference between standard and classic means. Okay, this is the classic Tetris music. Oh, is this B mode basically where it counts the lines down? I didn't know that was classed as classic.
Bingo.
Let's say, yeah, 24.
Double.
Okay, we may as well play this mode as well then, as it's here. Haven't played this one in a while.
Double. Double.
Let's see how quickly we can get through this.
Bingo.
I'm interested in checking out the other modes. I've tried the Magicalist, is it? I haven't tried the other one though. I don't know what that one is at all. I'm not sure if this one's going to be on the collection. I don't think they've actually announced the full list yet.
Bingo.
Well, it'd be great if this one is, because I feel like not enough people know about this game. This is definitely the best of the bunch tonight.
Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
Oh, okay, that was a mistake. Never mind. We can fix it.
Bingo.
Or not bother, because we've only got 2 lines left anyway. Let's just make a mess, because it's going to finish in a second anyway.
Double.
There we go.
Stage clear.
Stage clear. It even said that in English. That's cool. I wonder why this one didn't come out in English. It doesn't seem like it needed any translation or anything. They could have just released this. That was a lot of points. And for some reason, the refresh rate changed again. So what's different now compared to last time? It just moves a bit faster, I guess.
Quick time.
What's the short version of difference between the Super Famicom and SNES? Looking online and finding it really confusing. It's the same. They're the same console. It's just the Super Famicom's the Japanese name for it. There's no difference.
Double.
It's just the Japanese version of the console. And obviously it had a few games that didn't come out outside of Japan, so you would call this the Super Famicom game.
Double.
But it's a SNES game. Like, they look the same. I can show you. The boxes are slightly different. They're a little bit thinner. But inside... if the game's in here. Yeah, there you go. So there's a Super Famicom game. They're exactly the same as the SNES games here in the UK. If you're in America, though, you might be used to seeing the different cartridges, but they're the same as the ones we had. For some reason, America had really weird, long-shaped ones. But let's do one more round. Oh no, there's no differences in terms of power or controllers or anything like that. Everything else is the same. Yeah, maybe you were expecting to see more.
Double.
It even looks identical to the SNES, the PAL SNES anyway. We got exactly the same as what Japan got. It was just renamed.
Bingo.
I suppose it's not often that consoles get different names in different regions, so I can see why there's a bit of confusion around it.
Bingo.
I messed that up badly. Oh my god.
Double. Bingo. Bingo. Bingo.
Got an interesting remix of the Tetris theme here as well,
Bingo.
I think. It started out like the Tetris theme.
Bingo.
American SNES is the one with the purple accents on it, I think. That was where I was confused. Yeah, the American SNES, Have I got it here? No, I haven't got the American SNES here to compare it, but yeah, that's the one with the purple accents, like the purple buttons on the controller, but the Super Famicom and the one that we got, well, looks like... I have one here. We get these colourful, rainbow-coloured buttons, which are a lot nicer. But they're the same. You can use SNES from any region. All the controllers are the same. I use this Japanese one with all the turbo fire buttons on it.
Bingo. 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 Bingo.
Whoa, we did it. Tetris. No worries. If you want to get a good controller, actually, I saw it in the drawer right here. If you want to get the best controller you can, if it's in good condition anyway, look for this one. My one's a little bit broken because it's just been used a lot. I need to get a different one. Have a look and see whether you can find this. This feels amazing. It's called SN ProPad. SN ProPad for the SNES. It's got really nice clicky buttons and a really nice feeling D-pad. Like, the regular ones are kind of squishy, whereas these are really nice, like, tactile feeling controller buttons and a really nice big D-pad as well. So, definitely my favourite SNES controller. See if you can find that SN ProPad. But I'm not using it for this one because some of the buttons have become a little bit unresponsive. So I'm using this one instead, which is also a really good one. This one's called the ASCII Wear Pad, if you want to try and find that. It feels basically the same as an official one. It just has a few extra features. But yeah, SN ProPad is the one to get. Even better than the official controller, I think, which is high praise indeed. So let's go back onto this and check out some of the other game modes. And I can tick this one off the list that I've recorded. And actually, apart from Tetris, which is a bit weird, but we'll check it out anyway. There's only one more for me to try and... I might try and download it actually. So, entertain yourselves for a second. Let me see. Whether I can find the Tengen Tetris version. And you can have a look at this and see what's going on with the Tetris 3 intro, because it looks like things are happening. I presume that Familtris thing is like a 4-player mode, where you all play side by side or something. So we'll check that out. And they don't make finding ROMs easy. Let's try it from the... That one seems better. The other one had loads of pop-ups all over the place. Let's... I'm not a robot, I promise. Okay, I think that worked. But before that... I want to rest my neck. I've been sat here all day. Let's check out these other modes. Let's check out Magicalis next. Let's try normal mode. I believe this is the one with all the lightning bolts and stuff, potentially. Let's see what's different about this. Here we go. Well, the blocks look different. Okay, I don't know. It changed colour. Okay, what? So as I'm rotating, the blocks are changing colour? I've never played this mode before then. This isn't the one I was thinking of. Do you need to make them all the same colour first or something? I'm so confused. Why have I got tiny little pieces now? With no colour. And what the hell is this? Oh, wow, okay. So they're just like solid blocks. I guess you just have to use them to fill in gaps then. Right, let's see what this does. That didn't do anything. I don't know what benefit changing the colours makes easier either. This is weird. Alright, I got rid of 2 of the shiny ones now. And I messed up. Oops. I'm not really sure what the aim of this is. I can keep rotating and change the colour. Doesn't seem to do anything though. Except every now and then I get the weird stone blocks.
Double. Single.
Alright, we got rid of all the rainbow pieces now. Did it change anything?
Single.
There's gravity, which again is different.
Single. Single.
Not really sure what to think of this. It just doesn't make much sense. There's another weird stone piece.
Single. Single. Single.
Okay.
Single.
Is that helping? I don't know. Why did those ones not fall down? Is it because they're touching something? Okay. This is a weird one.
Double.
Should I try and make a line all the same colour? Okay, now we're in Easter Island. Let's see if we can make a line all the same colour.
Single.
Can't make any colours out of that one. Alright, ready? Ah, okay. That... Oh, right, okay. I presume the glowing ones can be any colour.
Single.
Right, I think I'm getting the hang of it a bit more now.
Single.
Is that gonna... No? So sometimes it blows up all of that colour, sometimes it doesn't.
Single.
And I made a bit of a chain reaction there, accidentally.
Single.
I wonder whether the block ones also help. There we go, Magicalis. I'm not really sure what to think of this. I don't really get it.
Single.
What does everyone think of this mode? I just think it's weird and maybe a little bit too easy.
Double.
I don't know if it's worth trying to figure out all the colours when there's not that much
Single.
going on anyway.
Single.
Definitely one of the weaker Tetris modes, I think. There's probably someone out there who absolutely loves this, and if they saw me saying this, they'd be really upset.
Double.
And we have another background. Where are we going this time? Somewhere in Japan? Or China? Sounds like Pokemon music.
Single.
Oops, I put that in the wrong place. It sounded like Pokemon music, it doesn't anymore.
Single. 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 Single.
The gravity kind of reminds me of that voxel-based game that came out a few years ago with the destructible environments. It's like as long as one little thing is touching something, everything stays intact. Oh, that was nice. I was wondering whether I'd be able to do that.
Bingo.
Okay, I think we should try and do another colour again. Tetris! Let's see if we can make a line of reds. I guess that counts, does it? No. Okay, that should be a line of reds, right? No. Maybe this one? That counts, okay. Oh, right, so it didn't get rid of them this time, it just turned the rest into red as well.
Bingo.
And we have another new background.
Bingo.
It wouldn't be a Tetris game without Egypt making an appearance. I think that's enough of that mode. That could go on forever, I think. Let's check out the next one. That was endless mode, though. There are 2 different versions of that. Ooh, Backloggery's got a new update on Patreon. I want to check it now. I want to have a look later. Okay, that's about different icons and things. Cool. I will have a look after this stream. I don't think there's that much to have a look at here anyway, but let's check out the next one, which is Sparkless. Contest or puzzle? Let's start with contest. Cool background. We have some dragons. And some cool music. Whoa, okay, so this is like Bombliss. Very similar to Bombliss. Just with a different pattern. So I guess they go up and down and across. Kind of like Bomberman, okay. I actually prefer this to Bombliss because that makes a lot more sense. There was a lot of things about the way the bombs exploded in Bombliss that didn't make that much sense to me. It does seem like this game's changing resolution or frame rate quite frequently, which is confusing the capture card a bit, so I apologise if it's flickering in and out of existence a little bit. Not really sure if there's much I can do to stop that. There's some crazy music going on here. Kind of like messy rock music. There's no real melody here. Okay, that should blow everything up, right? Yay! Stage clear. This is pretty fun. I like this as a game mode. And then we have some knights that are breathing. It's living armor! If anyone's seen Delicious in Dungeon. Free combo. You still can't quite understand where they're going to explode. But it makes a lot more sense than Bombliss did. I think Super Bombliss was pretty good though, the one that was exclusively that game mode. I feel like the puzzle mode in that one worked quite well. So that's going to hit that big one and blow the rest of them up too. Yay! Okay, yeah, I understand this one a lot better. Oh, why is it laughing at me? That was weird. Oh no. Oh, actually, this one could be pretty easy if you detonate that. second row there. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Oh no, you're not going to give me the right one? There it is. That's going to do a lot. I was waiting for that. Almost cleared the entire screen. Okay, that should finish it. Oh, really? That doesn't count if it's left on its own. How annoying. Wow, okay, it's just giving me nothing but bombs this time. Alright. Are you ready for a giant explosion? That's going to leave them ones in the corner, isn't it? Ah. You really have to think about the placement of everything in this. We're going to make another giant one. Damn it! Does it feel sorry for me? Is that why it's throwing all these? Yay! There we go, level complete. Stop laughing at me. What have I done? Oh, okay, cool. We got some nice background on this one. And purple this time too. Okay, good start. Is that going to hit the rest of them too? No way! That would have almost been perfect right from the start. Okay, this will be. That was easy. There's 97 different levels. I don't know. I don't know what that is then. I thought that was saying what level I was on. 97 points out of 5, whatever sense that makes. 6 out of 100. What sense does that make? That didn't do much. Okay, that was easy. There was no skill there at all. That was just random. They keep laughing at me all the time. I don't know what to do with these. Oh, well that worked. To clean it up. This one's definitely an interesting concept. Heading to bed. Thanks for the stream and answering the questions. No worries. Glad you managed to catch me. I've enjoyed checking these out. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing a random assortment of Tetris games. I should probably come off and think about heading to bed soon as well. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. As much as I'd like it to, this isn't my job. Maybe one day in the far future. That was terrible. Okay. That should clear out the whole screen. No! I miscalculated by 2 squares. Right, there was one more thing that I wanted to check out before we finish this stream, so after this level I will transfer the Tengen NES Tetris ROM onto the Mister and we can see what Nintendo did not want on sale. I don't really know the whole backstory behind that, I just know that there is another version of Tetris that was made by a company called Tengen that Nintendo told them they didn't have the rights to make and took it off sale in exchange for their NES game. There was that Tetris movie on Apple Arcade, not Apple Arcade, Apple TV, that explains it in more detail. Anyway, that was Super Tetris 3. Now, bear with me 1 second while I transfer this game onto the SD card. I actually have the mister under the desk, that's why I just dived down there. So, let's put that in here. And bear with me a second while I figure this out. I'm going to have to change the screen round. Okay, it's that one. Mr. Games. NES. North America. T for Tetris. And paste and eject. That should be it. Alright, let's try. Alright, hopefully I found it. Let's see whether that worked. Okay. Should be turning back on now. And I'll put it back onto the right screen on here. And go to console. NES. And fingers crossed, we should now have Tengen Tetris as well. And I am still recording. So, North America. PQRST. It is that one. Here we go, we got it. Yes. Right. Let's change that to Tengen Tetris. Oh, I'm typing on the wrong one. Tengen Tetris. NES. Alright, let's go. I'm very curious to see how this plays. I've heard it's really good. Maybe not as good as the official Nintendo released one, but I'm still very much interested in seeing what's going on here. Okay, we have handicap level? Music. Okay, we have like a slow waltz kind of music. We have a really fast one. That one sounds quite catchy. And is this the Tetris theme? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so interesting rotation. You can see one goes to the side a bit more than... Okay, weird. And I don't know what's going on the other side of the screen. And it's a little slow to control. Hello, bot. And the blocks turn grey when they hit the floor, which is a bit strange. Coming from the Nintendo one. But it feels alright. It feels way better than the Famicom version, at least. And this is not the Tetris theme, this is some weird alternative version. Although the NES one didn't actually have the Tetris theme either. In fact, I think I've only heard that once. I call it the Tetris theme, but I'm pretty sure it's just a random Russian song. This bit's the same. What am I doing with this layout? Why is it saying 10? 12. What is it counting? 12. 14. What is this? The bricks are weird. They're all like combined together. It looks more like I'm moving pipes around or something. I'm not doing very well either. That was a... I was going to say that was a clever move, and I went and messed up anyway. That's alright, we can fix it. Oh, I also don't really see where the top of the screen is either. That's a bit confusing. I messed up so many times on this run. Wow. Okay, but overall I'm pretty happy with this version of the game. I've never played it before. Seems pretty good, and I just realised what it's doing on the other side there. It's adding up. Oh, nice. We also have a versus computer mode as well. Interesting. The official version didn't have this. I wonder whether you can send blocks their way. Did anything happen? Nope, it's literally they're just playing the game at the same time on their own screen. Okay, it doesn't really seem to be affecting the other player at all. We're just playing two separate games at the same time. So I'm not sure where the versus element comes in here. But it seems like a well-programmed version. But I would actually say, out of all of them, Super Tetris 2, not 3, I would say Super Tetris 2 was my favourite. It was the one that stood out the most. It had the best music, the controls felt great, just a really well polished version of the game that was. So, I guess we'll end it here. That could go on forever. How long have we been streaming now? Nearly 4 hours, wow. Alright, we're going to end the stream there. Thank you for coming along and checking out some games, some Tetris games. Can you see them on the desk there? I did have them out on the desk. Anyway, thank you. It's been a pleasure having everyone here, and I've had a great time experiencing some games that I've never tried out before. So join me again, hopefully next week. Actually, there's something very exciting coming next week on Twitch. I'm actually going to start streaming Panzer Dragoon Saga, and it is going to happen, and I'm going to dedicate an entire week to it. Hopefully I can get through it during that week. I'm very much looking forward to it, so hopefully some of you can join me then when I get to experience Panzer Dragoon Saga for the first time. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go and get ready for bed because I got work tomorrow. So thank you and enjoy playing Tetris. Goodbye.